Also, once again, the gods and the goddesses have given us another day to become better men, better women, better fathers, better mothers, better husbands, better wives. One of the things that I have noticed being a wokenist is it's real easy to become stagnated. It's real easy to get diverted from what's most important, and it can cause stagnation to the point that we as practitioners really stop growing. And one of the things that must be understood is that Wotensvoke or Wotenism or Odinism, it's about evolving. It's about progressing, trying to reach a higher stage. And one of the things that we have to remember is that this evolving, it deals with every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every year of our lives. It has to evolve. We should not be in the same condition today that we were yesterday. Our mental capabilities should have evolved. Our physical capabilities should have evolved, because we have to keep a balance. We have to learn that not only do we need to learn knowledge, but we also need to develop the physical aspects of our body. Because as the old saying goes, what the mind thinketh, the body reflects. So every aspect of our life has to be geared towards evolving and creating a balance between the mental and the physical. When we stop and we look at the so-called heathenism, Wokenism, Odinism, one of the biggest things that we see is that people are introduced to our way of life through different channels. It could be the white power movement. It could be the Aryan concept. And some people, when they are introduced, they become stagnated because they focus on one area. And what do I mean by that? They get focused and they get caught up on the whole white power worldwide, all these other so-called catchphrases that really should not even be a phrase, but should be an action within our life, if that's what we believe. But then you see, when it comes to the religious aspect, and I use the word religion because most of us understand what that means, even though we do not have a religion. We have a way of life, but for the sake of understanding, I use religion. When it comes to the religious aspect, we see that so many lack in knowledge of that. And it's not just because they don't have somebody to teach them. Most of them won't pick up a book and read. They won't watch videos. They won't make the necessary sacrifices to learn what needs to be learned. And the thing about this is that when you study, when you became a wokenist or an odinist, you did not become an odinist or a wokenist for somebody else. If that is why you became an odinist or a wokenist, then you really embrace this way of life for the wrong reason. Because your sole purpose should have been to embrace it because of the necessary changes you seen that you needed to make. And what happens is that these individuals get so caught up on other aspects that they forget the most important one. And the most important aspect is our gods and our goddesses. This is the most important aspect because we understand that these are the things that will change the condition that we find ourselves in. It will change the conditions that our families are in. It will change the conditions that our tribe is in. And once these three elements have been perfected, or at least brought to their highest point, then they can change the condition that our race seems to be in. But first, we have to learn, let's not become stagnated within our walk. Let's put more focus on our religious aspects, training our minds, training our bodies, and getting all these things in order. Just a little thought. You can agree or disagree. As always, fuck their world. It's our time. And may you and us forever evolve. Hell sucks.